You have my fullest confidence.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Where ought we to go now? This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I'm a wanderer at heart. Not even age can hold me.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Trade's slow to a standstill, I fear.
Have you need of me?
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Need anything?
I enjoy this work. Keeps me on my toes. Many thanks.
Shopping is such fun.
I hope our coin purse isn't too much lighter.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did, and rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny, I must gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day. Aye, 'tis a cruel world we inhabit.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Let's take it easy.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? What a delight. Fancy a gander? Fine wares. Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth? Always a pleasure. Welcome.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fine wares all.
Whatever am I? To do.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters. We ought take the time to evaluate our fighting strength and equipment before setting out.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Over here, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Fine wares all
I'll be done for the day.
Is it too much to hope for a helping hand? Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we? If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect, who've seen things ordinary citizens aren't privy to. I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I don't know what to do.
That's quite enough!
I don't know what to do. What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. Oh, well, that's all right. Thanks for hearing me out anyhow.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Can't complain, mate.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. 'Tis lovely to see you.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
That Sir Ludolf is a real lecher. Tell is, he keeps a dozen or so mistresses at once. And just the other day, he praised my wife for her beauty. You know what that means, don't you? He wants her for himself. Well, I tried to change the subject, divert his attention elsewhere, but he's not one to back down so easily. He'll find a way to get what he wants, even if it means taking it by force. Vile reprobate.
How are things?
Now, how best to proceed?
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
I'll not suffer this to continue.
I'm just grateful my day. My legs are as lead.
So stiff after a day. 'Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns. What business have you here? I must earn the people's faith.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage. So, you've come.
First, then and
Not major day, like getting cut open.
Quit acting so chummy.
I was not prepared for this.
not sure I can handle this. If you want to leave, show us your, sincerity. Very well. Let the captain see my knees knocking.
if aught goes awry.
Not sure I can handle this.
Do not test me. Shift's done. I'm off to the tavern.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
Stay away from me. Quit acting so chum.
Stay calm now. Remember your training.
This is bad.
Not sure I can handle this.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
Quit acting so chum, huh? Thanks, I suppose.
must needs be done.
I'm not putting up with this.
It's be done. Locked, I'm afraid.
We must needs find the key.
You must go off on your own. There's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet.
I grant you roaring flame.
Steer yourself, and we shall not fall here.
Tis but a flesh wound. It's enough to show me. I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment.
That's not all.
Greetings.
This calls for a curative.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
If they only knew.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
There's a ladder here.
Got something for me?
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it and...
Oh dear. What am I to do? I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
I long for the times when I was always on my feet.
There's so much to enjoy in this wide world.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin. I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks, for that girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount. Now, I'll knock a... Few gold pieces off aught you buy.
Business could be better, but I'm scraping by.
Always a pleasure. It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to...
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
This really is fine craftsmanship.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon. You've my word.
Not you again. I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on, then. Take it.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make...
My thanks. I finally have what I came for. And worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay you was a genuine one. Trevor Mine.
Can't you see I'm on duty?